I've been in Siem Reap for a long time now, and many people ask me how do I get through the day, and what's it like to live in Siem Reap as a digital nomad. I don't really call myself that, but that's a different discussion. My day varies. Sometimes I work at home, and sometimes I go out. I just give you a typical day though. So I usually get up about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then depending on what I'm planning for the rest of the day, I usually go and have a quick swim before starting doing anything. So here goes. Here we go. I like to swim for about 20 minutes in the morning, but this evening I'm going to go on a bike ride, so I'm just going to do a quick 5 or 10 minutes. Hello, hello. It's a bit of client work that I'd like to do before I go there, so I'm going to have a coffee at home. I quite often start my day like this anyway after my swim. So I have this Thai coffee called Kapha, and I usually have about 3 teaspoons of that into a French press. And then we could all make coffee. Oh yeah. So yeah, in the morning, after I've had a swim and before I start work, I normally come to my desk and I watch a bit of YouTube. And I always remember the message on my water. Being nice makes you cool. Good advice to live by. And now the good bit, the coffee is served. I'm gonna go to the cafe now, and I'm going to get a Tuk Tuk. It's a 2-kilometre walk, but the problem is it's about 35 to 40 degrees outside and humid. So if I do walk to the cafe, I need to take a change of clothes with me. I'm going to take Pass app, which is this little app here. So it's just like Grab or Uber or anything, but it's for Tuk Tuks. So you set up your location, you choose what sort of Tuk Tuk you would like, you choose your destination. I'm going to Brown Cafe, and then as you can see that this costs 3,600 Khmer Real, which is just under $1. This is much easier than negotiating with a tuk-tuk driver. Not because of the money or the time. You know, they normally say $2, but you just talk them down to $1. It's more about trying to describe exactly the location that you want to go to in English when they speak little English. They speak good English. You can get to the most main places. But to the little shops I'm going to is so much easier with this app. The mask is on, the tuk-tuk is ordered. Let's go and get it. Good morning. Hello, oh, you missed that? How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I've made my destination of Brown Cafe and I'm going to spend a couple of hours here. Here's the procedure to get in. Okay Google, open lens. So first we need to do a scan. This gives a green light. Then we do our temperature. 36.3. And then you need to spray your hands. And here we are at Brown Cafe. Well, they have very nice cakes.
They have big but not big.
The egg tarts are looking good. So my coffee and bagel have arrived, and today I'm mainly going to work on adding new images to my gardening site. I'm going to do that for about 2 or 3 hours. Usually I'd stay here for about 4 or 5 hours, but that's going to make a very boring video. So I'm going to change locations and eat somewhere else today for my... Okay, I'm just about done now. It's a lot quieter now. I don't know why it was so busy this morning, it isn't usually. Anyway, I'm now going to walk to Tevis, which is one of my favourite places to eat in Siem Reap. It's good local food. And now I'm going to walk towards Tevis. That temple's pretty nice, yeah. So to get to Tevis, I just need to follow the Siem Reap river for about 1 kilometre. As you can see, it's flowing very heavily, which is quite strange to be honest, because it has been raining a lot. We are in rainy season. It's going to take a lot of rain to fill this up, isn't it? Anyway, I'll just carry on walking for a little while. This is cafe, where I get my coffee from. As you can see, they have a good selection. I'm going to go for the medium roast this time, number 4. It's $9. Hello, can I have that coarse ground, please? Thank you very much. So I didn't need any coffee, but there's a chance there's a lockdown happening. Maybe I should get an emergency DR bag too, or Gucci one, because you never know, do you? It's a nice blue sky today. I'm not going here, but this place does really nice chive cakes. Absolutely fantastic. Here's the Paris Bakery. They do very nice cakes and also quite nice tacos, good Mexican. Just look at me. And this is Tevis just here. Just go off road for a minute. Be with a mountain bike. So Tevis place. Just ordered myself a feast of chicken, Cambodian curry, fried spring rice and passion fruit juice. I've got fried spring rolls and passion fruit juice to start with. That's so good. I'm going to eat these and then I'll show you the next meal. And now it's on to the main course, which is a Cambodian chicken curry. It's coconut based and it's so good. So good. Absolutely delicious. Tevis never fails. I really enjoyed that meal. I now usually go to one of these 2 cafes, either Glory Jeans Coffee or the Biolab Cafe. So this is a very good working space. Here's my spot. Okay, so it's time for my second session. I got myself a nice mocha from Biolab. I got DaVinci Resolve open and I'm going to make some videos for an hour or two. And then I'm going to go to the supermarket to pick up some passion fruit, which I'll show you later. So I've finished for the day now. I'm going to go to the supermarket. But just notice this jumper here. It reminds me a bit of the Style Council. Maybe the 80s are coming back. Look at that. Genuine French style there for $8. This is the Angkor Market. Probably the biggest supermarket in my area. I come here to get some energy drinks because I'm going to go on a cycle ride later and it's still over 30 degrees. I might also pick up some passion fruit and yogurt for later. So I do quite like this section too. They have spinach and potato Lebanese style with pita bread and hummus dips. I think I'll grab some of these for tomorrow. Lebanese spinach mazza. Let's go. They have a selection of really bad English crappy pizzas here. Goodfellas, £2.50. I can get an oven baked pizza for about the same price, freshly made. I wouldn't mind some fish fingers, to be honest. Lots of sausages and bacon. Meals partially prepared, so you can just boil them up or fry them. Ton of salmon, none of it smoked. So you can get Australian steak for, what's that? All the cheaper stuff. There's also Brazilian steak. Here's a fish section. Lobsters, cockles, crabs. $18.50 a kilogram. Red spot fish. Sabe, which is mackerel. Plus lots of frozen stuff. Whole salmon at $15.50 a kilogram. Tiger prawns, $12.50 a kilogram. Lots of vegetables. Lots more vegetables. Eggs is. But I've come here for the passion fruit. There we go. 71 cents. It's gone up a lot. I'm having it though. Here's the beer selection. Lots of British beers there. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to buy it at the moment. There's an alcohol ban in Siem Reap. There's also a curfew at 8 PM. Sorry. There's a local Cambodian beer, 60 cents. You can still get that on the streets. But I've come here for the yogurt, and they've not got the one I want. Never mind. It's the spirits here. Jim Beam, $10.50 a bottle. Teacher at $9.60 a bottle. Jagermeister, $12 a bottle. Bailey's, $13.50 a bottle. Gin, $5.40 to $12 a bottle. Absolute vodka, $10 a bottle. And absolutely none of it for sale. Australian stuff. But I've come for either the Bacardi Sweat or the 100 plus. I think I'll have a can of 100 plus and a can of Bacardi, and that should see me through the day. Now I'm back on my street. I've just got to find my house in the middle of it, and then I'll be back home, and I'll go for a cycle in about an hour or so, and hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. So, this is how you make a road. I'm back. And I've got to admit the pool looks very inviting, but I think I save my energy for the cycle. It's 5:15 and I'm about to go on my bike ride now. It's a little bit cooler at this time, but more importantly it's about 5 kilometres to Angkor National Park and it's free entry after 5:30. Like I say, it's about 5 kilometres to Angkor Park, and I usually cycle out to the north gate of Angkor Thom, which is 10 kilometres away. So that's about 20 kilometres in total. And I'm trying to do this twice a week at the moment. So I'm still on my road. I go up here for about 2.5 kilometres and then I turn onto the main Angkor Road. Now on the main Angkor approach, about 2 kilometres to the park. I think there's a storm coming. I'm just coming up to Angkor Mart now. So I'm just coming to the south gate of Angkor Thom now. Pretty cool. It started to rain a bit. There you go. Angkor in the rain. That was a good ride. I did about 18 kilometres. The only issue was that as soon as I got to Angkor Thom, it started to rain a lot. The heavens absolutely opened. And I've now turned my favourite t-shirt into a cycling shirt because it's full of mud at the back. Never mind, I'll have to buy another burgundy shirt. I'd usually have a salad for my tea if I've had a big meal like I had for lunch today. But because I'm making a video and I'd like to sort of show a few things about Siem Reap, which I do very often, I order food takeaway every day. I usually either have it for my dinner or my tea, depending if I'm going out or if I'm working at home. So I do the same today, and I'm going to order some Japanese for my tea. And I'm going to have Tendon, Japanese Tempura Ricebowl, and it costs $3.84. And I think I'll have a drink too, so I'll have plum lemonade. That looks good. So a Japanese rice bowl and a plum drink, it's going to cost me $4.92. Not bad. Here's my food delivery. As you can see, they give you a bag of ice for your drink. And a nice bag here. And here it is, my tempura rice bowl. Miso soup and plum lemon. So, oops, it's a bit after using chopsticks left-handed. Hang on, I'll be okay. Into the dip it goes. Sweet potato tempura, marvellous. Well, that's good. Okay, it's time for Cambodia, sponsored by Cambodian Char. So after I've finished this meal, I'm going to play Control, which is a video game, for an hour or two, and then I might watch a drama for an hour, and that should bring it up to about midnight, and then I go to bed, and that's the end of my day.